and welcome to Nisi's Food Journey, where I explore my DNA through food. And today we're making my husband's favorite dish, eggplant parmesan. And we are using 2 eggplants, some smoked mozzarella. We're using some ricotta cheese and pine nuts. That's not typically what goes in. And of course, some crushed tomatoes. We're going to start by peeling our eggplant. That is a personal preference. And then we're going to preheat our oven to 400. We're going to start the sauce now, which just has 3 simple ingredients: a little bit of olive oil, some crushed tomatoes, and I like to add just a little bit of red wine to the can. At the end, give it a swirl, add it back in. That's it. Very simple. We're going to slice our eggplant very, very thin, and we're not breading them. We're just going to pan saute them. We are adding some ricotta and pine nuts. This is not traditional, but it's what we like. The pine nuts give a nice little crunch. Also, what isn't traditional is smoked mozzarella. It really enhances the flavor of this dish. I went and splurged this week on the best Parmesan my store had, Parmigiano Regiano, and we're going to use quite a bit of this in this dish. Because there's few ingredients, you really want them to shine. We're going to combine a little bit of salt, pepper, and those pine nuts into the ricotta mixture and set aside. Now we're going to saute our eggplant in some olive oil. Again, no breading, no deep frying, just a light saute. We're going to add some salt and pepper, and that's it. They really don't take too long to cook. Does look like we need to add a little more oil in the pan. You're going to go through a lot of oil. They absorb a lot of oil. There we go. That looks a lot better. Our sauce is bubbling away, looking very good. And after they're done, we're going to put them on some paper towel so they can drain off some of that excess oil. And repeat. Well, hello there, the Earl of Spencer, our newest little taste tester. I forgot to add in the opening shot some fresh basil that we're going to use. It is pretty critical to this dish. And now we're going to start layering. You layer it pretty much like a lasagna. So we're going to start with some sauce at the bottom of our casserole dish. And then we're going to layer in our eggplant. I did about 4 or 5 for each layer. There we go. Next, we're going to add the ricotta mixture, followed by the smoked mozzarella, which gives the most amazing cheese pool. And lastly, actually, it's not last. There's one more thing, the Parmigiano Regiano, and then each piece of eggplant gets 1 piece of basil. And then we add more sauce and repeat. This here would be my final layer. I think I got about 4 layers out of those 2 eggplant. Gonna add all the eggplant we have left. The remainder of our ricotta and the rest of our smoked mozzarella. Add a little bit more sauce and top it with Parmigiano Reggiano. Now it's gonna go in the oven for 30 minutes. The last few minutes you do wanna broil it, but keep an eye on it so it doesn't burn. And here we go, our final product. Bubbling, ooey, gooey, delicious eggplant parmigiana. We're gonna top it one more time with some Parmesan cheese. And then we're gonna let this sit for at least 20 minutes. And here is our finished product. Look at that cheese. This dish is simple to make and so delicious. There we go. That's what you want to see. Very nice. But don't take my word for it. Let's see what the smallest taste tester in the house, the Earl of Spencer, thinks. He thinks, I don't know what that is, but I sure would like to eat some. Well, not today, Spencer. You're going to have to settle for a little treat. But that does look good and it tastes absolutely delicious. So simple to make. I hope you enjoy this recipe. And the Earl of Spencer would very much like you to like and subscribe to this video and hit that little bell icon so you can join me on my future food journeys.